So I think we all know that when it comes to the fall and winter, people prioritize different things. Some people prioritize a darker smell, something smokier, something more resinous, something spicier, perhaps even something more gourmand. But getting into the colder seasons of the year, there are certainly people out there, myself included, who like to prioritize fragrances with better longevity. These are the top 10 longest lasting fall fragrances that you can own at the moment. These are all beast mode performers. I'm looking forward to sharing my list with you very soon, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I talk to you about these top 10 longest lasting fall/autumn fragrances, of course you can wear these into the winter as well. All of these are going to give you 10 plus hours of longevity. They're really amazing when it comes to the performance department. I want to start the video off first by saying that if you like this type of content, why don't you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit that neighboring bell, and also please give this video a thumbs up. It would really mean a lot to me, and it would do wonders for the YouTube algorithm. So of course, these are fragrances if longevity is the name of the game, right? You're looking for fragrances that last a very, very, very long time. You're not willing to compromise the longevity or the lasting power of your scents. All of these fragrances are going to get you 10 plus hours. Some of them are going to get you 12 plus hours. And I wanted to make sure that these are fragrances that certainly put me in the mindset of fall. So some of them are going to be boozy. Some of them are going to be spicy. There's going to be cinnamon and leather and tobacco and all that good stuff. The first fragrance that I want to talk about is by Navitus Parfums. And this fragrance is called Nuit Royale. So it translates to Royal Night. And this fragrance has saffron, there's Moroccan rose, there's a nice touch of raspberry in here as well. The perfumer is Bertrand Duchaufour out of Paris, France. This stuff is extrait de parfum concentration. So you're looking at like 25% concentration of oils. This stuff is very, very, very long lasting. You put this on skin, you can expect this to last 10, 11, 12 plus hours, depending on your skin chemistry and all that stuff. The saffron gives it a touch of spice, as I mentioned. Saffron is also used in a lot of leather fragrances. So this one also has a bit of that exotic, sophisticated leather undercurrent. It's quite amazing. When we're talking about the brand Initio Parfum Privé, of course, Oud for greatness. This one also has saffron in it. It has a little bit of that ethyl maltyl cotton candy vibe. So if you're looking for something a little bit on the sweeter side of things with that dark woodsy base, there's agarwood in here as well. Oud for greatness is an amazing fragrance to check out by Initio. Of course, we have one of the longest lasting fragrances in my entire collection, and I will highly enjoy wearing this stuff in the autumn, by Aaron Terrence Hughes. This is called Hard Candy Elixir. So of course there's the original Hard Candy, and I also have the Elixir version, and I've covered both on my channel. So if you're interested in learning more, you can certainly check out those reviews. Now with this fragrance, you do have that dark vanilla, almost pear and vanilla like combination, and I say that of course because the fragrance reminds me of Ultramall by Jean Paul Gaultier. So if you've had the opportunity to try that one, or maybe you even own it, you can expect something twice or three times as strong with this fragrance. The longevity is amazing, and it has a lot of fixatives in the base, a lot of musk, and it has some other really peculiar ingredients that really amp up the longevity of the fragrance. Definitely check it out if you have the chance to do so. Now here we have perhaps the most unique fragrance on this entire list. You're not going to find anything else on the market that smells like this. This one by the brand Mendito Rosa is called Osang. This is honey and incense. This stuff is peculiarly amazing, or I should say amazingly peculiar. It's such a great performer. If you're looking for incense, it's a lot of myrrh. So you're gonna get myrrh, you're gonna get a touch of frankincense as well, from what my nose can detect. A lot of thick, syrupy resins. You have this overdose of honey in the opening. And again, that incensey quality certainly puts me in the mindset of fall. So smelling this fragrance, I'm instantly reminded of the colder seasons. And of course, we can't make a top 10 longest lasting list without mentioning one of the brands that have fragrances with the greatest performance on the market. And of course, that brand is Nasomato. Now, here's the thing. Black Afghano is the one that people talk about it being a beast mode performer. True. I like wearing Black Afghano. in the wintertime. When it comes to the fall, I love Pardon. I love Baraonda, which could have certainly made this list. Believe it or not, I don't own a bottle of it. But I also really love Duro. And as you can tell, if we turn it sideways here to achieve a symmetry, you can see that I've worn more than half of it. Duro is amazing. You basically have patchouli, agarwood, spices, leather, amazing fragrance, and it lasts 10 plus hours on skin. Of course, from the house of Amouage. I could have literally put any Amouage fragrance on this list, to be honest with you, but I was thinking to myself, which ones am I going to enjoy wearing the most this time of the year? Enclave is up there, composed by Julien Rascanet. That one has a bit of a spicy, sweet kind of a vibe to it. And of course, there's also Boundless in material. You have one amber, and then you have a tobacco, sort of a vanilla fragrance. Here we have a spicy tobacco, and this one is called Royal Tobacco, part of the Opus collection. This stuff is incredible. The tobacco is really rich, it's sophisticated, the spices are in there, there's this green quality in the dry down. It's truly amazing. And of course, we have the sister brand to Montal. Montal and Mancera both last an incredibly long amount of time on skin. I was surprised how many Mancera fragrances I have, and I think I have more than what's displayed behind me. But here we have Black Gold. This stuff came out in 2017. The perfumer is Pierre Mancera. Here we have a fragrance that has cinnamon, and there's agarwood, and there's a touch of violet in here as well. So it's sweet, it's cinnamony, it has that spice, it has that almost clean personality, a touch of professionalism, but the oud can be a little bit on the animalic side of things. I didn't get that a few years ago when I first acquired it, but the longer I wear it, the more time I spend with it, the more I come to realize that, oh wait, it actually does have a bit of an animalic personality to it. Look, we have Calan by Parfums de Marly. So this fragrance has also that blood orange cinnamon thing, the dark woods in the dry down. Of course, there's also Awajan, which is part of the Arabian Breed collection, if I'm remembering correctly. But with Calan, this is the one that really puts me in the mindset of fall. So does Awajan, but with this fragrance, I feel like the performance is a little bit better. I know a lot of people have been commenting on the performance of fragrances like Awajan and Herod with recent batches that perhaps have not been left to macerate as long, but Calan is one that as soon as I spray it on skin, I know I'm in for an enduring journey. This stuff is going to last on skin for a very long time. This one is a little bit more on the daring side of things, just like Royal Tobacco and Duro. Of course, with something like Osang, it's very meditative, and Hard Candy Elixir is kind of flirty and playful. And, you know, Black Gold is also kind of playful as well, but it has a mysterious edge in the dry down. Of course, we have the fragrance in the number 2 spot, this one by Electimus London. So here we have a brand out of the UK. This fragrance is called Amber Aquilaria. So this fragrance has oud, which is the namesake, right? Aquilaria. You also have cognac, so you have this spicy, sweet, boozy sensation up on top, and it's actually very thick and syrupy to the point that it also kind of reminds me of cherry a little bit. So it's this really boozy, long-lasting, fall-ready type of a fragrance. Anything by Electimus London is going to get you like 10 plus hours, 12 plus hours, depending on your skin chemistry. Amber Aquilaria is no exception. Of course, Gladiator Oud. That stuff is an all-day type of a thing. And then you have the new one composed by Cecile Zarokian called Vanilla Edicia. And I've done a review on that one as well, and I'm hoping to publish that review soon if I haven't already. And that stuff is also amazing and super, super long-lasting. And talking about Cecile Zarokian, she's actually the perfumer for the fragrance in the number 1 spot. This fragrance has cinnamon, it has tobacco, it has rum, it has leather. I've done a review on this fragrance, and you think about these spicy, dark tobacco elements, of course you're going to be put in the mindset of fall. And this fragrance is highly fitting for a top 10 list. And I say that because in this list in particular, the longevity is there, the spice is there, the smell is there, the aura, the vibe, the ambiance, everything about it. And of course, you take a look at a perfumer like Cecile Zarokian, anything she's done, Ani by Nice Hane or Tango by Masque Milano, these are fragrances that are beast mode performers. She knows how to utilize these warm ambery ingredients to really amp up the longevity of fragrances. This one by Naso di Raza is called Ravi. If you are looking for a fall ready, dark, mysterious, boozy, rich, cinnamony, spicy, long-lasting, enigmatic fragrance, one with an amazing perfumer behind it, one with a super cool presentation, and I think ScentSplit has it if you're trying to get samples of it. I'm going to leave links to that down below. Ravi by Naso di Raza is an amazing, amazing fragrance for the fall season. And you can also guarantee that the uniqueness is going to be there. And who else is wearing this stuff? So again, you know you're going to be the only one in the room or in the state even that is wearing this fragrance. So look, top 10 longest lasting fall fragrances. I hope you enjoyed this list. I hope you took something of value from today's episode, and I hope this list gave you the opportunity to discover a fragrance that perhaps you didn't know much about prior to watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, why don't you go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know you're watching. Let me know you're here. I would really appreciate it. Also, what is your longest lasting fall fragrance? Drop your comment down below. I love getting recommendations from my subscribers, and you guys have put a lot of fragrances on my radar, so I really appreciate you for that. If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode. Bye.